Are we?
Hi there, my name's Dakota with Northern Knives. You might have seen me previously from such hits such as Fifth Avenue Cigars live stream or No Flips Given. Anyway, we're here for our once a month live stream we do on the first Saturday of every month, joining you just after the Freedom Day of our nation. And yeah, hi.
Good save.
Yeah,
Yes.
make it more awkward.
Great, awesome.
All right.
Alistair's not here, obviously, but we gave everyone 2 days off for the holiday and let people come in today for work if they
It's
wanted
Alistair's birthday, and he volunteered to work and didn't mention that it was his birthday. And he's like, I'm going to skip the live stream. And I was like, okay. And he goes, it's my birthday. And it's like, why'd you volunteer to work on your birthday?
Yeah.
We gave him the option. He's like, I can't have 5 days off in a row. I'm like, I mean, I get that. I would sleep for the first 2 days. But
I get anxiety on day 3.
no, I would
get
just hang out and do nothing.
I was
Sounds great.
hyper productive. I made things, I did things.
Yeah.
It was great.
I really didn't. Like,
He made a whole bunch of rum.
I made rum.
Oh,
And then we tried found out that the cherry wine I made is really only about 5% alcohol, given the volume that came out of 2 gallons.
So that went in the still.
yeah, I was just saying,
That
what's
came
the
out.
point of that?
It was good halfway through, and then it got harsh. But like, we'll blend it. It'll turn out great.
Hmm.
Have a nice cherry brandy. Is that what it'd be? Cherry
Cherry
brandy.
brandy?
Probably, give or take.
I measured it the other night.
Unaged, so it's white, so it's moonshine style.
Yeah, I measured it was like 75% alcohol.
Oh, geez. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The rum was like 150 proof. or
100,
some shit like that.
186 or something. like that.
186 proof was the rum. And he has these really long, fancy spoons. So as it comes out of the still, you just fill the spoon and take. It's like, Jesus Christ.
It blew my taste buds down. I was like, you guys have to taste this. And they're like, wine. It's like, I can't taste anything.
Because he has all these little mason jars full of it. And he's like, I've tasted this 15 times. I can't tell what it tastes like anymore.
That sounds terrible.
It was great.
It was actually very good.
It was fun.
It was dangerously good. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So you made rum. What you doing on the holiday? Double header?
Yeah, so I did a whole lot of baseball. I went and watched the Royals game with some friends, and then after that went down to Mulcahy, and they have a doubleheader every. And then did a
Tailgate.
Damn, I can't think. Yeah, thank you.
Tailgate party?
Did tailgate party with my buddy. That
How
he
were the
does.
fireworks?
On
They
the
were
3rd?
surprisingly loud at my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We didn't stay the entire time?
No, because I didn't stay till the end.
Because they're at
and
midnight,
went-
aren't they?
Yeah, and then went home, and then we couldn't figure out like, the hell is that noise? It's like, oh yeah, it's
Fireworks.
the fireworks.
Yeah.
They're surprisingly loud at my house.
What did you do? Sleep?
Thursday, I lounge with the animals. So I have my 2 dogs, and then I have my boyfriend's dog, and then I have a new kitten at
I
the
can hold
house.
him up, but he's sleeping.
And the kitten lives in my room. The dogs live elsewhere, so I like rotate between all the animals, like giving them love and attention, snuggling. And because the kitten lives in my room, because it's the only room in my house that has a door on it, I can't fully sleep in there.
That's a weird statement.
Well, the spare room has a gate because when Kat had knee surgery twice,
Oh, yeah,
we put a gate there. But I slept in my room with the kitten for a while, but it's a fucking devil kitten, and I can't sleep because
just all claws.
it'll wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and just go "Rah, rah," and just like crawl and attack and run all over you, and I can't sleep, and it's the worst thing in the world. So my boyfriend was like, "Why don't you sleep in the spare room?" I was like, "That's a great idea." So I made the bed there, and I would snuggle with my dogs, and then snuggle with other dog, and I got the best sleep for first couple nights.
Nice.
So I just hung out with the animals the first day, and I was like, I'm gonna be ambitious and get stuff done. And then Thursday morning, I watered my garden and did dishes, and then I just lounged and napped. It was
Nice.
great. And I was like,
Good.
I don't want to do anything.
Sounds fun.
This is great. When do we ever get 2 days off in a row?
Never.
Never.
Name
So-
it Kitten Poltergeist.
Kitten does not have a name yet, so if you
Should
guys
be
want to
Poltergeist.
suggest a
Oh yeah,
name.
someone's got kitten names.
Kitten names. It's a little black kitten that likes to attack all the time. It's really sweet and cute and cuddly,
Striker.
but
How about Goose?
no. What was your suggestion?
Striker.
No, Goonch. Goonch. It was one, and I was like, I don't know if Goonch is a great name for a
Dakota,
cat.
what
but
did you do for the 4th?
Mittens?
Mittens.
Kitten
Hold on,
Mittens.
wait. We've got.
Yeah,
we
we gotta catch up
we
a little bit.
can't skip.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. What did you do for 4th?
I went down to
you went down to Delaney
Delaney
Strip
to see
Park.
the
Yeah.
parade that started at 10, but actually started at 10:30, and then went until 2 o'clock in the afternoon
It's
because they
supposed to
don't
stop
have.
at 11 and some change.
Yeah, and so
was
like
up.
we got like an hour in, and they hadn't even had like the National Guard go by yet, and it's just like, all right, we're gonna go do rides now because these kids can't sit here and wave flags much longer.
Oh,
That's-
what
I was-
what's his face in town?
That-
Chase.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
in
huh.
the rides.
I forgot about that. We said that on the last live stream too. So when I walk from my house to downtown, I have to walk past Delaney Park and the whole thing that was going on. And God damn, it was a madhouse. I can't remember the last time I've seen it so bad.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad I didn't leave my house. I may have left to go get groceries to make dinner, but that's about it, which is like 4 blocks from my house. So I wasn't going to do anything. It was nice. It was great.
so we're gonna catch
Right.
up on the comments
Catch
here.
up on the comments.
So we've got
Hit that thumbs up, people. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. We really appreciate that.
woo made it for the stream. All right, Luminous Dave, you shine. Howdy, says
Howdy.
Ron. Here we go. You guys ever seen a Microtech, Ultratech, Tonto Edge, OTF get locked in the open position, shit rattling around inside it, and the thumb switch is inoperable?
It sounds like
Something's
you might.
broken.
It sounds like you might have a pop spring.
Yeah.
If it's an Ultratech specifically, we have Ultratech springs. Bring it in. We can fix it.
Or send in.
Mr.
Yeah, or
FNH.
send it in.
Yeah, he'll have to send it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Evan will have to send it.
No, it's a black. It's a little black kitty. It was 18 ounces when I first got it, and it's not quite doubled in size in the last week. But it has like one little white patch here, a little bit right here, and then like a little white patch like by its like lower belly. But it is like all black, gonna be long haired, and when it puts its claws out, they're like white, and it looks like a little panther.
Is he insinuating that it has one orange brain cell? Is that there's a subreddit called One Orange Brain Cell. It's all about dumbass orange cats.
No, he's not. He's not dumb.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I think that's what he might be referring to.
Panthera?
I'm not naming it. Brad gets to name it.
Like Thundercats?
Yeah.
Sweet.
No, this is Brad's job. Brad gets to name the kitty.
Thundercats.
Get another
Thundercats,
kitty.
Thundercats. Oh.
I don't mean
Mittens.
to find kitties. They just find me.
And latch on.
George is a great cat name. He's not lying.
Yeah.
George Mitten McCunninghams,
Kind
The fourth
the fourth. Okay. Esquire.
yes.
Esquire, because he's got his law degree.
Yeah. I was telling our lawyer friend he should add that to on his business cards.
Boo.
I think it's a boy. So
Tell him LB for short sometimes.
we've been calling it Devil Kitty, which is DK, which is also Donkey Kong in my area, which it's not a Donkey Kong at all. But
When the last cat that me and my wife got did the same thing. It was always like just claw. We called it cactus mode. Like that was its name for like the first.
Cactus mode.
Yeah, so that was its name for like the first couple of months. It's like, oh, fucking cactus mode is out again, and it would just fucking jump on you and claw you through the fucking. Yeah, that's all right. So, and then we end up naming her Kevin.
apostrophe N.
KEV''N.
Fucking Kevin.
And every time we take Kevin to the vet, they're like, "How's he doing?" We're like, "She identifies as a woman." Thank you very much.
Well, I think it's a boy. I did my research on the Google machine and looked at his butt, and I was like, "How is it we can tell?" And I'm pretty sure it's a boy.
And looked at it.
I mean, how else do you tell? You look, you look at the
honestly,
tail and you
no
look and
idea.
you're like,
I
oh,
was taking it to the vet, and you're like, "What is this?"
well, it doesn't have an appointment until next weekend.
All right.
So I'm guessing it's a boy. I'm not gonna rub it a lot, Brad. That's gross.
How about Brad rubs the kitten a lot? How's that sound?
Ugh.
There you go. There's the name. Brad rubs the kitten a lot.
No, that's so weird. Ugh.
Maybe that's I don't know. Maybe the giveaway phrase should be kitten.
Kitten? How about,
Oh, okay.
how about,
We can do
How
that.
about DK? Devil kitten. Just DK.
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 Hashtag DK.
Hashtag
So if
DK.
anybody wants to enter the giveaway, so now we're giving away. So we should talk about what we're giving away now,
What are we
since we
giving
brought
away?
it up.
Okay.
So we got the $50 gift card, and
then
we
we're-
also have.
I'm gonna add another camera here.
So we also have.
Oh, the fancy one.
So I'm gonna go ahead and show the Can
The
that be read?
focal point's down there.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so someone want to read it while I'm taking this apart here?
So that is the Raylight Pineapple Mini Brass Frag Nashia 519 Alpha.
So, if you want a brass flashlight with a pineapple frag pattern on it, it's kind of a cool little trick thing. We don't have a bottle of
Of devil sauce.
Yeah,
The
devil
hot
sauce.
the
Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah, we don't have a bottle of the bomb to give away this month. So instead, we're doing a flashlight instead, which has actually like a kind of a castle pattern on the top, like the remember the Hinderer pens? They had the
Yes.
DNA collector. They used to call it. So you put the DNA collector on the top, so you can hit someone who would like collect
Oh.
pieces of their skin.
Your skin, brain.
But anyway, so that is the giveaway for this month.
All right. Oh, let's see here. We got Hardy coming back in here again.
We're one up.
Yeah, he's just said LB stands for
Little bastard.
little bastard or lover boy, depending on his mood.
I mean, at 4 o'clock in the morning, he's just a little asshole.
Yeah. Well, so LA works as well.
Yeah, but DK, I'm like, Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
When we got Kevin, we were gonna name it Chad, but then that was when we got Kevin at the same time. Chad ended up being one of our business partners, and so I was like, I should probably not name the cat Chad since now Chad's a business partner, because it sounds like I'm taking a dig at him, which I'm really not.
I like people names for animals.
I do too. That's why
Let's see
Kevin
here.
is fun.
Mulder, Scully, Daryl, Kubata, Clancy, and Hairface.
Kubata, I like Kubata. That's a good one. Named after a diesel generator.
Tractors, skid steers.
Where's
Hello,
the
all.
Alistair? Alistair, it is Alistair's birthday. He did actually work today.
Which he had the option.
He volunteered for.
He did.
We did not. We gave everybody the option. They wanted today off, and Alistair did not want
We
5
were
days
so
off in a row.
fucking busy
Yeah.
that I'm glad he was here.
Yeah, we were crazy. We were closed for 2 days, and we were so busy today, it didn't fucking matter.
We did probably all the revenue today that we would have done in 3 days.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was crazy busy today. So
Yes.
Alistair is taking the day off. He's spending some time with his wife for his birthday,
Being
going out, having
married
some
and shit.
fun. Yeah, doing married shit.
Being a
And
ginger.
Chook, man, it would have been nice to get Chook on the live stream too, but
Is he in town?
he's in town.
Okay.
He's just got shit to do. In fact, I just watched.
Fair.
He just put out a video the other day of the top four must-have firearms. I just watched that video. I think I just watched it last night. But so Chook's in town. He's just busy. So bare bones staff tonight. I hope that's all right.
I'll try.
Want to hear it?
Yes,
Want
we
to hear
do.
a dumb joke?
Sure, why not?
Definitely.
Always.
Awesome. No one's
And
put in hashtag DK Delta Kilo in yet for the
Oh, yeah.
giveaway.
Hashtag
Did you
DK.
put-
Do
did
you
you
want a
post it?
$50 gift card?
You gotta post it for people.
Oh yeah.
Hash.
Oh, so you're not entering yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
No space. Also.
Yeah.
We should probably say that.
Yeah, no space.
Hashtag.
Oh God. damn
Close
it.
enough.
Hashtag. I was like,
Hashtag.
hashtag.
Dakota has a lisp. He just doesn't.
Musso, come here.
My life is a lisp.
Moose. Where's he at?
Right there.
Here we go. Here's Moose.
Oh, hi, buddy.
There's Moose.
Oh. Do you know what you want? Oh, you little lush.
Zero entries, people.
Well, give it time.
Give him a second.
No. No.
No.
No.
All right.
You snooze, you lose.
So, if anybody wants a flashlight and a $50 gift card, that's your entry. That's your barrier to entry. Is you've got to hit the keyboard 3 times. I guess 4 if you include shift
And enter.
and enter. That's so 5. Man, I'm underselling.
Oh my God. You guys are horrible. Thank you. Thank you, James. I was just like,
I
you
appreciate that. No, I appreciate that.
you malicious compliance people.
Hey, technically correct is the best kind of correct.
What a sweet puppy. So Weasel
we
went to
go.
the bar. Bartender surprised because he never served a Weasel. He asks the Weasel, "Pop goes the Weasel." That's what he wanted. Pop.
Pop goes
Oh.
the
Pop goes
weasel.
Weasel. Pop
Okay.
goes Weasel.
Oh, all these people are doing hashtag DK. There we go.
Hashtag DK. Hashtag DK.
Cool.
There we go. Catching up.
All right. So, how's the knife industry?
How's the knife industry?
Busy.
Busy.
Yeah.
So busy.
Yeah, we've had a so our what is it? Our number of tickets is up, but our ticket average is down, which is kind of a reflection of the it's a reflection of the economy at home,
Mhm.
right? So it's like the traffic is up, but but it still keeps us very busy, and we had a crazy busy day today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Wednesday was pretty busy too, but today was.
Between Wednesday and today, we did over a week's worth of February business
Yeah.
in 2 days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we did 7 days of February business in 2 days.
Or fuck ton of sharpening.
Oh my god!
I mean, there wasn't as much sharpening today as there was Wednesday. Like Wednesday and
But it's still
days like
nonstop.
prior was insane. But today was like groups of people, like tourist groups of people. Like there was one group. They're like, we've been looking forward to this. Like we booked this trip, and
Yeah.
like we found your shop, and like we have been waiting to come
It's a
here.
destination.
It is. Like you're the #1 spot to go
Yeah.
to in Alaska for this sort of stuff.
Well, no, in our so we have a Saturday morning meeting where we kind of talk numbers, which is inside baseball. Who gives a shit? But even Dakota was like, individual sharpenings, like just individuals, like not when we play it for bulk. So like a lot of times it'll be like bulk sharpening. There's an individual sharpening button, and there's a bulk sharpening button in the micros. And you were like, we sharpened 1,300 individual things.
Not including all the specialty shit.
Not including all the specialty shit. 1,300 sharpenings in 1 week, and we were closed for 2 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is a ungodly
It's a
amount of
metric
sharpening.
fuck ton. Of
Yes,
sharpening.
it is hours and
That's
hours on the
mower
grinder.
blades, garden tools,
Yeah.
scissors, knives.
I almost wonder if we should run a magnet through the shop and get that steel back and sell it.
No.
Oh no, we have a bag that collects it.
Yeah, I
you
know.
can put it in the dumpster, and it will smolder for a week.
The dumpster will?
Oh yeah, no. So one time, I think. Well, I think we're doing pretty good because we got so much foot traffic and like many number of tickets, right? But I remember one time I accidentally caught the I caught the dust collector on fire.
Is that after there was a fire extinguisher with your name on it?
That's why there was a fire extinguisher with my name on it. So I caught the dust collector on fire. So we had to try to put it out and then disconnect it and run it outside and throw it in the dumpster. And it sat in the dumpster for 6 days. And they went to dump the dumpster, but it had welded itself to the dumpster because the steel had been smoldering for so long. So they dumped it, and then when they put it back down, the dumpster was still smoking. And this was 6 days later, and you could open the lid, and there's a big pile of steel welded to the side of the dumpster, still smoldering.
Yeah.
And it was six days it smoldered.
And on the 7th.
And then on the 7th, Jesus came out of the dumpster and was like, the fuck are you guys doing?
I forgot, which is better for a bronze disc or ball bearings?
Ball bearings.
Or yeah.
I mean, it kind of ends up being a personal preference thing. I think ball bearings have a tendency.
Smoother.
Yeah. But they can attract, they have a little bit more gap in them, so they can attract dirt and bullshit. But for the action, I much prefer ball bearings.
Definitely.
So what he's talking about is bronze washers or captured bearings.
Yeah,
Got
for
it.
sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Bearings, definitely.
I would go bearings every day.
Mm-hmm.
Which is better for folding knife bearings.
Yeah, bearings for sure. Bearings.
Definitely.
I would go bearings.
Hey.
Even with any of the perceived downfalls of bearings, I would still go bearings.
Hollywood Tactical. Hey, yo, dust collector? Sounds like my recent dating history.
So someone's like looking up a lot of MILF porn. Is that what I'm hearing?
Ooh.
Grannies.
Is that
Gilf porn?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Dust collector.
You guys wear masks? That's iron lungs.
Mm.
It's metal. in
in
your
your
lungs.
lungs. So there's only 2 ways that knife makers die, and it's cancer or
The buffer.
grabbing a knife and stabbing you with it.
Grinder happened once.
Grinder can happen. It's not as common,
No.
but the buffer is much more dangerous. But
Yeah.
there's only 2 ways that knife makers die, and it's either cancer or being stabbed by an implement from your machinery.
You calling me a dumpster fire?
I mean, we all love a good dumpster fire.
Jesus is my knife lube. Wow. All right, cool.
I
Does
guess.
I got a question? Does capitalization count?
No.
Okay. All right.
But you can
I
do
would
it.
hope not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Dude, I was on the. Okay, so here's a little bit of something that's not really relatable. So I have GCI, which is the internet provider up here in Alaska, and I had to call technical support because I've had like nearly no internet for days.
Did you turn it off and turn it back on?
No, I didn't think of that.
Oh, great! You should try that sometime. It works great.
So I called the guy and he was like, well, okay, I'm going to send you a link. And I gave him my email address and he said, is it capital S? And I goes, I shouldn't be the one to have to tell you this, but email addresses are not case sensitive. Why am I and he goes, oh, sorry.
No.
So he went, oh, sorry. I was, oh, shit. Come on, man. You should know this before me. Like, I'm not computer illiterate, but I'm not fucking.
So there's a lot. It doesn't matter, but in the whole schema of emails, there's unspoken agreements with all the major email providers that do servers for them.
Mm-hmm.
That although it's allowed in the entire like scheme of how emails work to do certain things, they just outright don't allow them.
Yeah.
You can have spaces in emails.
Really?
It's allowed.
What?
It's part of the protocol. You can have spaces in
Spaces?
emails, but no one allows them.
So you can, but just nobody bothers with it.
No, if you ran your own
So it's
private,
underscores and hyphens only, that kind of
yeah,
shit.
if you had your own private exchange, you can have spaces in emails and fuck
Because
with
I know you
people.
can do the plus and then add something in, and it will ignore that.
Yeah.
So if you sign up for a website and it wants your email address, you can add plus and then add the name of the URL that you're going to, and then you're at gmail.com or whatever. And then when they email you, it will still arrive, but it will show you the email address, or it will show you the company, the plus part. It will show you who emailed you, so you can figure out who's spamming you.
Oh.
Yeah, there's all sorts of little things like that, but like you can have spaces. Technically, space at gmail.com would be acceptable. But for obvious reasons,
For obvious reasons, no one's gonna allow that shit.
it hits their exchange and they're like, no.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
with
so
your
anyway,
space.
just fun little things if you ever want to have your own email exchange that you run from end to end and allow certain things, you can have some really fucking weird emails.
Oh.
You know, I own, I have an email address that I've owned for, Jesus, probably a little over 20 years now. But I forgot the password. And so it is now on hold at an old email provider, and I can't get access to it because the recovery email is also gone.
Is it your standard one?
It's the one that I generally don't give out. So I have a standard one, and then I have one that's like very private that I give it to like my family members. It's like if my family members want to email me here, right? And I had to change it because I can't recover it anymore. So it's just on hold permanently at Gmail, and I can't get access to it.
That sucks. Let's see
Hotmail.
here.
Yeah, Brad's a Hotmail guy.
I got a
And
Hotmail.
I recently started a Proton Mail, and they will not stop. Like I had to, they lost the permission to give me notifications because on my lock screen all the time is Proton Mail. Like, hey, did you know you can do this? Hey, did you know you can do this? It's like, hey, did you know you're not allowed on my lock screen anymore? What the fuck is wrong with you? So I have a Proton Mail email account that I don't.
My best friend, love her to death, but she has an Outlook.
Oh my God.
She's Canadian,
Of course
but she has an Outlook.
She loves
And
sweet
she like, gave me her, and I was like, at Gmail? She's like, no, at Outlook.com. And I was like, what? I was like, how old are you? Why do you not have a new email address?
I got
This
Hotmail and Rocket Mail.
Oh, geez.
Rocket Mail?
Rocket Mail.
Oh.
DK. Oh, I almost said your email address
Yeah, I
out
know.
loud. I should not say that because it's your
Ugh.
personal one.
Yeah.
But I know it because my computer that you
You have
built for me at
MySpace?
home
Yeah.
still shows up.
MySpace
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm gonna
exist.
fix that.
Is MySpace still a thing?
MySpace, I think, is still
It's
around.
still around.
Is
Yeah, it's still around.
It's an archive.
I mean, it ain't busy, but it's
No.
around.
Let this knife be taken from me. And then we got Ethan coming here, spamming or selling your info? Question mark. Essentially. Interpretive.
There's no question mark.
I know it's interpretive.
Yeah.
Hollywood Tactical, come for knives. Geeked on Unix shell. Yeah.
What?
Come for the knives, stay for the hot email talk.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't get it.
Do you have an FFL or ordered a Staccato CS that needs to be Cerakoted?
100% we do.
Yes.
Give wherever you bought it, give them our email address, send it over. We will send them our FFL license.
I
You
really,
can send it.
I
and
really
it's-
don't want to do crypt check. Please don't do crypt check. Please don't. I don't want to.
Just jack the price until you feel like it's worth it.
I mean, I have, and I still have to do it. I'm like,
Yeah, MySpace is still a thing. It's owned by Justin Timberlake.
post DUI?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, they had a really good Ring camera for that. Justin Timberlake got arrested for DUI, and the picture looks oddly good.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you hear that the cop pulled him over? He goes, "This is gonna ruin my tour." And the cop was like, "What tour?" And he was like, "My world tour, dude. I'm Justin Timberlake." He goes, "Sorry, I don't know who you are."
Oh,
And they booked him.
Oh, good for him.
well, he got the standard treatment.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
We all get DUIs.
You're a normal person,
Yeah.
so good for
Yeah.
you.
Guess what? You're a drunk dude in a car. You get a ticket like the rest of us.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if it's ruining your world tour. Should have thought about that. By the way, you're rich. Hire a driver, motherfucker.
Well, how else can you ping your God? What? I'm thinking of Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh.
Quaaludes, high-end Quaaludes, pinging off every goddamn
Oh
car in
yeah,
this
with your
Huracan.
with your 25th anniversary Lamborghini Countach,
Yeah.
that you have to open the door with your feet and then crawl in.
I still have to see that movie.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I've heard it's great. I just haven't seen
Little
it
people tossing. Yeah.
yet. Little people tossing.
Yeah, that's part of the movie. They take
What does that mean?
They take
They take dwarfs
they
and
take
toss
dwarfs, dress them in a Velcro suit, and then throw them on a Velcro board, and they stick to it.
Isn't that in like Rob Dyrdek Fantasy Factory or Ridiculousness?
Probably.
Or,
Wouldn't surprise me at all
or,
if it was. I 100% think
what's
you're
the
right.
other one? What's the original one?
Oh, that's
It was very 90s.
no, it's before Fantasy Factory was oh my god.
I know. I'm like forgetting his name.
Dude, I own it on DVD.
Yeah.
That's how bad my memory is. There was
Isn't
only
it-
3 seasons.
It's
It's
the
God
one
damn.
guy.
Yeah, oh, it's Big Black is the guy, but I don't know the name of the
It's
show.
not Rob Dyrdek. It's not
Oh,
Ridiculousness.
not Dear Dick.
Not Ridiculousness.
no.
Fantasy Factory.
It's pre Fantasy Factory.
Yeah.
It's pre Fantasy Factory. It's called
Who's
oh
the guy
my
that got
God.
a tattoo of himself on his back?
oh
that guy.
my god,
Who's
that's
that guy?
Steve-O.
Steve-O. Jackass.
Jackass and Steve-O. Hold on, but pre Fantasy Factory, there was Rob Dyrdek and Big Black had a show,
I love them.
and it was called God, I
Big
can't remember the
Black.
name. I have it on DVD.
It's not
Anyway,
All right,
do you think
Robin Big.
Robin Big. Oh God, we're so
Thank you
terrible.
so much,
Ugh,
dude.
So terrible.
Oh shit, it's Alex. What's up, man?
yeah.
Alex Contreras is my wife's nephew.
Hey, Alex.
How old is he?
I don't know. Alex, how old are you? I think
Is he
I'm going to go ahead
an
and
adult?
guess. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Jesus
then
Christ.
I was
He's
like
24, 25, give or take.
I don't
Oh.
I
care.
might be wrong. Sorry, Alex.
Babe.
But
So-
Robin Big. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that.
Why could we not figure that out?
Do you think a Maverick 88 could handle a bear slug? Yeah, I've seen it.
Well,
Yeah.
I would default to you.
Whether or
'Cause
not
honestly, I don't know.
whether or not it'll do it more than 5 or 6 times, that's up to you to decide. Robin Big.
Robin Big.
Let's see here.
In fact, so I have I have a squinty eye, but since I sit in an angle to the camera, you can't really tell. But there's an episode of Robin Big where they find out that Big has a squinty eye, and he sees a picture of himself, and he looks at Rob, he goes, "What's wrong with my eye, son?" It's like, because he has a little squinty eye, and now I have that. So every once in a while, I look at my wife, and I was like, "What's wrong with my eye, son?" Like, why do I got a squinty eye?
Let's see here. David Letterman in the 80s with sticking Velcro.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Moose
That was Stupid People Tricks. I remember that.
What are you guys drinking?
Oh, we're drinking Bib and Tucker.
You are. She's having Big Dippa.
Oh, that's right. So I'm drinking Bib and Tucker. Lori is having Big Dippa from Denali Brewing Company.
And I'm having water.
And you're having some lime infused club soda.
Pretty much. It's
All right.
good. It's very refreshing. We are not a shit show, I promise.
We're not.
No water allowed. Boo.
No water allowed.
Someone is not following the rules.
What are you doing?
That would be you, sir.
Stop it. Stop.
Mom intruded me to Rob. And
Years old, brother. They had I remember he had one of the first times I'd ever seen. So he had a Tahoe that was wrapped matte black and with black wheels and all that shit. And it was one of the first times like I'd seen a wrapped vehicle, and that was kind of fascinating because it was. I mean, Jesus Christ, it was 17 years ago at this point. I think that show started.
A long time ago.
And they called it the urban assault vehicle. So they used to drive around the urban assault vehicle. But it was a matte black wrapped Chevy Tahoe, like black on black on black.
Black on black on black.
And Big Black, he used to have 22-inch biceps. His arms can drink, son.
Mhm.
So he said that. All his sentences ended with son, by the way.
Of course they did.
What's wrong with my eyes, son? These arms can drink, son.
What's the best MacGyver tool you've seen someone put together?
Oh, I saw him lick a dime and stick it to the hood of a car one time, and the car blew up. That was pretty impressive.
What?
I'm making that up.
I was like, what?
What's the best MacGyver tool you've seen in real life? Or seen someone put together? I know you've got some contraptions upstairs.
I do. So the titanium cutter that I put together upstairs, I kind of like that. So we have, so we used to have to cut titanium all the time. So I took a block of micarta, I cut a slit in it, put steel on the far end, and then I mounted it to drawer slides, and then mounted it to a bench grinder, and then put a steel cutting wheel on it. And so you would take this long tube of titanium and you'd feed it in and run it through the cutting wheel, and it would cut off a piece of titanium that was perfect size for our knives. And so you would do that, slide it in, do that, slide it in, do that, slide it in. So like it would throw sparks everywhere. So I took a face mask and I took the shield off and I mounted it to the thing, and you would put it over. So when you would do it, it would just all the titanium sparks would hit the shield and go out the back. And so that was probably the most MacGyvered shit I've ever seen. And we used to use that to cut titanium all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But cutting titanium gives off really dangerous fumes. So it would always be like, it has to be like working under a fan and wearing a mask and like having the vac system on. And we would actually set it right underneath the vac fan. And you'd have to wear a mask and everything and use it like that. So I was really kind of proud. I really like taking tools and using them for shit they're not meant to be used for. So I was really proud of that titanium cutting machine. I liked that a lot. But I don't know if that's MacGyver-y. I mean, it's more shade tree bullshit than it is MacGyver-y, because it's not smart enough to be MacGyver-y.
Yeah.
It's just it's functional and shade tree shit.
I mean, I've seen tons of knives come in where they lost the pivot and they just put a bolt through there with a nut on the other side and Loctited it at the right.
I had one come in today where they'd bought it up in Denali, and all the screws had come loose, and so the stop pin had fallen out. So when you flip it open, the blade just went too far. And the dad gave it to me. He's like, "Can you fix this?" And I took it back and I was looking at it, and it's like, I mean, I know you got this as a souvenir and I empathize, but like the stop pin's moving. So like the blade's just kind of always going to do this. So like you can use it as a souvenir, but it's like, it's not a safe functional knife anymore.
Yeah.
You really probably shouldn't use this in.
Like Ethan's little thing here, not a shit show yet.
Mhm.
Yet.
Keywords.
I like that yet is capitalized for sure.
Best MacGyver tool was an egg. Threw an egg in a car to plug the radiator.
Oh.
Oh, that shit does not work.
Does not.
I mean, it works to get you home. It doesn't work on any kind of long-term basis.
Hey, Casey.
Hey.
Sounds more redneck.
I mean,
Eh,
but the
I
guy
mean, I'm not,
redneck.
dude, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue.
that's called Jeremy rigging.
No, Jerry.
Oh, Jerry rigging.
Get
Jerry
a,
rigging.
get
I
a,
was thinking
get a
Jeremy
rigging.
from Top Gear. I was like, yeah, that works.
No, it's get a rigging.
What's the hardest knife?
The hardiest knife we have in
Fixed
the
blade or
shop.
folder.
As far as like utility.
Fixed blade or folder.
Chihuahua Frenchie mix.
He's
It
a-
actually,
He's a Boston Terrier Chihuahua mix. His name is Moose. He works on Wednesdays.
if you want to
He's
come
a
in,
bit of a
give him a little
gremlin,
pet.
but he's very nice.
I'd
He's
say it's more
tiny.
of like a Mogwai.
Moose,
Bright light, bright light,
what do you
bright
think?
light. Hey.
He lives with my big dogs and thinks that he's a big dog and just does moose things.
He is a big dog,
He's not. He's 11 pounds,
but personality-wise,
maybe 12.
He's 11 pounds, really?
Maybe 12. Brad
Okay.
thinks he's fat.
Hmm.
Are you a fat dog?
I mean, he doesn't have waddles, and he.
I think he looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, he's a
I
thick,
do like when he runs around, like grabbing his harness and picking him up.
he's,
He's
I
like,
mean,
"Ah,
he's a thick
little
boy.
guy."
He's happy. He's good. You're a good boy. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
he's
short snout. so
he's
just a-
asthmatic. Just
Yeah.
does he snore and wake himself up while he's sleeping?
He wakes me up when he's sleeping.
Just-
Well, so now that we have the kitten in the main room and then he's in the spare room when we snuggle, he will snore and like sleep and he go like fucking dogs. It's either I get waken up by a cat like attacking me, or I get waken up by a dog snoring and kicking me. So I'm gonna fucking sleep on the couch. And let the animals just sleep in their own spaces.
You guys should have a table.
No, we should
or-
have a shopping home during the 4th.
No.
No.
No, wait. Hold on, though. Although the consensus is no, we can't lie. We have discussed this many
We have.
times. We have discussed
It would have to be a
Or
very
Seward.
limited because there's already a knife shop
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Homer, but they do like more kitten stuff. Like we'd have to be sharpening
Yeah.
specific.
We very much discussed this. It's the same reason we don't do
Seward at the markets.
or
the
yeah,
fair.
we don't do the markets or the gun shows. It's just like, I mean, it's like we all get
The ROI is not there.
well, and it's like we're not a corporation. We're a locally owned business, and so it's like I don't know. I get Sunday off. Do I want to burn my whole Sunday sitting at a table at
No,
a market
no, you
or a
don't.
gun show? Like
Making a couple $100.
nobody really wants to do that. So we get it, but just the logistics of running it are difficult. So while we realize it's probably a good idea, it's not something we're generally going to do
No.
yet.
I would say it'd be cool to have a thing in Seward during the Salmon Derby.
I mean, like it would be, but to have a permanent location, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be open
It would
for
have to be
4
seasonal.
months. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be open for 4 months. So then, Jesus Christ, I mean, what kind of lease deal do we have to work out with the person that owns the building that we're only, we only really want to be here for 4 months, but we're going to have to pay
I
for
mean, a lot of
12 months
places down
it.
there are seasonal, but I don't know the market down there.
Yeah, exactly.
We have
I
people
mean,
that we can ask though.
it'd be a huge gamble, but I mean, we're not opposed to it. Just the logistics of it are difficult.
God, stop feeding him beer. Anyone on the table reload their ammo? No, I can't answer this question.
Well, so Tumblr is better is anything from Dylan.
Oh, he's
Dylan
asking
Precision.
vertical or horizontal.
Oh shit! All right,
Yeah,
sorry.
we don't know.
My contacts are dirty. I can't really read.
I have a Siberian Husky Corgi mix. That sounds
All right.
cute.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got a
tiny.
short ass little husky.
My sister and I have a pure breed mutt.
Bread.
Breed?
No, it says breed.
It's meant to say bread.
Oh.
Purebred mutt.
I wanted to have an A in there, like purebred, like white bread. We have a white bread mutt.
We got a giant 38-foot luxury RV camper today.
Nice.
Retails for $75, and we only paid $42 for it new. Jayco Whitehawk 4. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
4C32BH.
When I was driving down through Canada, there was this what I'll call a what
You can jump. It'll kill you.
Moose, what are you doing?
I'm gonna call this a motor coach. That's the only way to describe what this couple was driving. but they had a trailer out the back with this little red Mercedes convertible on the trailer. And it's like, okay, that's an old couple who knows how to live, because they're just driving around this giant motor coach with their little Mercedes, supercharged convertible on the back, and they're getting to some random town and pulling it off the trailer and
ripping around.
Yeah, just tooling around town and pulling it back on the trailer and just heading to the next place. But I still don't want to be the kind of people that it's like, that's all the Canada highways were. It's just old people driving RVs. I don't want to be that person.
Did you pass any of those German tourists that have the giant Unimog things?
Oh, those are so cool.
Yeah, the Terra Explorers or whatever.
Yeah, the Overlander things.
Yeah.
I tried to convince
got
Thomas to
James
buy
here.
Unimog. Or no, the Sherpas.
Yeah.
I was like, we want
Sherpas.
Sherpa.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I wanted a Unimog so bad.
I was like, we can buy a Sherpa. He's like, what do we do with it? And I was like, I don't know. Cool shit.
Everything. You do
All
everything
things.
with a
Yeah,
Sherpa.
everything.
Anytime you're not using it, you rent
They're
it.
like 120 grand right now.
Yeah.
Like a couple years old. I was like,
Yeah.
we could buy a Sherpa.
Dude, before I bought my Rover, that's what I was like, dude, Unimog. I want a Unimog. My wife's like, what's a Unimog? It's like,
Oh, I know. I
it's
remember
a Mercedes tractor. She's like, you wanna drive a tractor? It's
You
like,
don't
yeah.
live far from the shop, so.
Well, the problem was
It would be
everything
screaming on
I
your way.
could find was in the lower 48. So I'd have to drive it up here, and it can top speed at 55.
which
But it
is
can only
fine.
sustain speed at 45. So I've got to drive it up from California, Southern California, at 45 miles an hour. This is portal axles. And then I was like, okay, I'll ship it. Well, it doesn't fit on trailers. So I've got to ship it individually, which was going to cost $17,000.
Of course you did.
The Unimog itself only cost $18,000.
No, of course you did.
So I was like, I should. It just seemed ridiculous. Like I couldn't make it work.
If you got it with the bucket, though,
Well, this was it, because if you buy the military ones with the PTO, with the bucket on the back and the feet and everything and the plow on the front, like those are the cheapest ones because they're single cabs, right? Because they're not that useful. But fuck it, I don't care. I'll take that. But
you
still,
would have the only Unimog with a leather interior.
that's
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
100%. The first
Sound-
thing I would do is buy Recaros.
Sound deaden, everything. It'd be loud outside. You get inside, and it's just like quiet.
But that's the problem is like you can't get it. You have to drive it up here because you can't fit it on a truck. So what are you gonna do with a $17,000 Unimog that takes you $18,000 to get it up here, and you
So-
can't drive it?
We got James coming in here saying he understands the whole Homer situation.
Yep.
Can you guys do a Spyderco Northern Knives exclusive?
Nope.
And what? Nope, we can't.
We can, but it's not.
Economically feasible.
Well,
It's-
okay, we can. Not now. Give us some time.
It would take so many knives to do that.
Yeah, it's the minimum.
1,500 knives,
No. I think Spyderco's minimum is only 800.
U.S.
still.
made, but U.S. made.
Oh, U.S. made is a lot higher. If you
Yeah.
want Taiwanese made,
Yeah.
you can do 8.
It varies, but you have to like commit to buying those knives
Oh,
too.
yeah.
How good is
Oh,
the
BD1.
CTS BD1 steel?
Not bad.
Yeah,
Carpenter steel?
that's Carpenter. Yeah, I don't have any problem with BD1. It seems to be somewhere between 154 CM and S30V
We've
for
actually
me.
never Rockwelled BD1.
We've never had,
We probably should.
but I have carried it and used it, and I feel like it's not quite as good as S30V, but it's better than 154. So
Okay.
it's somewhere in that neighborhood. So it's a very good everyday carry
Do you
steel.
prefer it or S35?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, good.
I mean, I prefer a wet turd over S35.
Let's be honest. It have to be frozen so you can sharpen it.
Yeah, like that guy who's the Arctic explorer who had to dig his way out of a fucking ice cave with his own frozen turd.
I remember that. Yeah,
What?
he was.
Yes,
He was Norwegian.
That was a
Yeah.
thing?
That's a real thing.
it's a real.
Like
You should see
it's
a
a
recent
real-
thing?
Well, I mean, if you consider
The 1920s.
a recent thing,
Ugh.
yeah.
If you see a picture of him, he's got like a polar bear hoodie.
No, he's standing up with his peg leg in front of his wife with his giant bear hoodie standing on. It's this big black and white picture.
He was also like 6'7".
Yeah.
He's a big
Yeah,
man.
he's a
That's a
monster of
big
a
shit
dude.
then.
Yeah.
One eye. Nothing could kill him
Cool.
except age. Good everyday beater.
He's right. He's right. It is a good everyday beater.
Mr. F&H. The Franklin Arsenal wet tumbler is really good, and so is the Lyman case dryer. You can find a cleaning solution. Dishwasher Magic, Dawn, blah, blah, blah. I was talking about casings. Washing casings. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry I'm late. I forgot. That's okay, Sharp
Hey.
Devil. We'll forgive you
Don't
eventually.
worry. We still love you.
Sometimes. Love my S45 PM2.
Dude, I was really impressed with that S45 PM2. I really, really liked that knife.
You and Alice are both like S45.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
And you know what? And I bought that going in blind. Had no idea. Didn't read reviews. Didn't care. Didn't even look at the makeup. And I just wanted to know. And man, I really liked that knife.
So do you like the steel or do you like the knife?
No, I like the steel itself.
So not the knife. So if that was on something else,
Yes. If S45 was more available on other models,
like
I
a ProTech or
would not
Microtech.
hesitate. I would get it again. It was not the PM2 that I liked. It was the S45 that I liked. Because I've had, 7 different PM2s with different steels, and the S45 was definitely impressive. I really liked it.
So we are going to do a drawing here in about 3 minutes. So if you haven't already, it's hashtag DK Delta Kilo to enter the drawing for a fantabulous $50 gift card either in store or on the
3 characters.
website.
Hashtag DK. That's it.
And a
Frag
Sweet
pineapple flashlight.
are you going overhead?
Yeah, I already did.
Sorry, I don't mean to like poke you in the face.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
And done.
Cool.
Hey, we got another person doing it. ATK doing DK.
Good.
So S30 is solid, S45 you like, but S35 is no good, says Ethan.
Yes.
Yes. S35 is okay, so I'm going to preface this with, this is my personal opinion, and it's not shared by many people. S35 is a cash grab. It was marketing shit. It was very expensive for how it performed. I don't feel that it's any better than S30, but it was 4 times the price. I like, there's a difference between like the marketing wank and then the actual performance of something. And S35 was just, even when you would touch it to the belt, even when we would sharpen it, it was so blah.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing about S35 that impressed me at any point. I really thought it was, it seemed like all wank and no-go. Like, I don't know. Like, this was just, hey, we've got a new steel. You should get our new steel. It's easier to sharpen.
It's like MagnaCut.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's easier to sharpen. Everybody will like this because all the guys that want to sharpen at home, this is easier to sharpen. Well, it's easier to sharpen because it's shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point of it. It's just not.
It's not great.
And disagree with me. I'm fine with it. I understand that. Even, I've been saying this for, I don't know, 4 years, and I've been the outlier the whole time. I'm fine with it. I'm fine being the outlier. I love this steel, and prove me wrong. That's fine, but it's fucking shit, man.
We also got Hardy coming in here.
No.
You guys should do S45 Stretch 2XL exclusive.
No.
Okay.
Just because Hardy said it.
We only have to buy 1,500 of them.
Because Hardy suggested it, I say no.
Why do you have such a thing against Hardy?
Because I like saying no.
I ask
Hardy
her,
knows it.
I ask her
He loves the
questions and she
abuse.
tells me no right away. And then I have to explain and then she might say yes.
Anybody can start with the thing that like, can I do it? I'm like, no.
Can I do it? No.
But Lori,
Okay,
you don't
but
understand.
then Ed was in here. He's like, have you had any luck with them? I'm like,
No.
no. And he's like, what? And I'm like, no, we have not gotten any Spyderco Autonomy 2s. It's voice rated. I will let you know when they're available. And
Dude,
he's
they
like,
make those so rarely.
I know. He's like, how'd you know? I was like, because I know that's when you're asking me. So when I say no, like I mean no. Like,
Yeah.
it's not going to happen. But I will tell you when they're available.
Yeah,
So
we're not saying no because we want to.
it's a yes or no.
We're
but
saying no because we have to.
But I love saying no. Because then people are like, why? I'm like, because. So no.
Cold Steel is a good S45 knife called the Engage.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it Star
Cool.
Trek themed? Is it called number 2?
Engage.
Yeah.
Make it so.
Make it so.
That's the smaller version is going to be called the Make It So.
Make it so. I love that Christmas song. Make it so. Make it so. Make it
So
so.
yeah, the S's.
I've always liked S30 out of the S's.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I got no problem
Would
with that.
A2
My
still make
mini
a good
skirmish
knife?
holds up better than my cursory for sure.
Oh yeah, I like A2 as well. I
Yeah,
think A2
A2
is
is
a
great.
good steel. You just got to take care of it a little bit, but so
Yeah.
what?
Fine.
All
I
right.
mean, don't treat your knives like shit. A2's fine. It's
Don't put
good
it in the
steel.
dishwasher.
Yeah, don't put A2 in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
All right.
Giveaway.
Yep, here we go.
Giving away.
Let's make sure it's actually sharing. Cool. Here we go.
Whee!
And boop, boop, doop, boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 boop. It needs to make a sound effect.
I know it always goes a little longer than you think it's gonna go as well.
It's just edging. There we go.
Yeah.
So Kira, it'd be really cool if you reached out to me at admin@northernknives.com. Otherwise, we cannot reach you and forcibly get you to take this.
Because we don't take any contact information from any of this shit.
Yeah, no, we can't just scrape the metadata and get, no, it doesn't work that way.
Oh, this is for you. Well, after
Oh
we
my
get
goodness.
down.
What is this?
Not this one.
Oh God,
What are you doing, buddy?
hitting buttons.
Oh, you're so far behind.
No, we're not. We're fine. So
That's you, Mike.
Have I tested the hardness of the Annex? I did not.
But
I did not, but very, very, very impressed with it. In fact, I carried it longer than I should have because I really, really liked that knife. I should have tested the hardness, and I did not. And I don't know why I did not. And I'm just realizing that I did not now.
it's
And
already
it's too
shipped
late.
out and sold. And gone.
Yeah, and I put it back on the shelf. I traded it in. It's back on the shelf. It's sold in 3 days, and it's gone.
TJ Schwartz is making an A2 knife, 63 to 64 Rockwell. That's really high
Wow.
for
That
A2.
It
is
is.
super high
That's
for
$200.
A2.
LT5, less than 200 knife rocks. Well, yeah,
Huh.
Rockwell's.
Interesting.
Wow, 63 to 64 and A2. I'd be really interested. That's cool as shit, man. That is high as fuck for A2.
Yeah.
Congrats, Kira. Congrats, Kira.
Congrats, Kira.
Congrats. Goddamn, guys. I
They're so
appreciate
nice.
it.
But they're so nice.
They're nice people.
They are.
Why you gotta get all irritated?
I'm not.
We have very nice people here.
Party's
Party.
going night-night.
See you later, man.
Give Mittens a hug.
give
for me.
Mittens-
Mittens
a hug.
is not his name. You'll find out the
Kitten
name.
Mittens.
That's a
All
Bradley
right. Dang, Kira, we should be besties.
name.
So as we reach the top of the hour here, if you guys have any further questions, feel free to shout them out.
Michael,
What?
do you have a new knife to show off?
Oh, we never did a pocket
We
dump.
didn't, but I think
Oh.
that you have a new knife that is very special.
Wait.
Well, you have a couple of new knives.
So I have an Urban EDC f5.5.
And
I have a TRM Shadow.
oh,
That's
with googly
it's
eyes.
happy to see you.
Okay, so the joke of the day was so Tilly,
Oh,
Chad's
it's got
dog,
googly eyes.
Yeah.
is a Rottweiler, and she has a shortened tail, and I got the inclination to put googly eyes on her butt today. So she walked around.
She walked around all day with googly eyes on her ass, and her little shortened tail looked like a
What?
nose.
It did. It looked like a nose when it was down. And then Mike was like, "Oh, I'll put googly eyes on a knife." But Tilly, it was like two different eye shapes, and it was really fun. And
So it
she was
looked
like
she was
walked
winking.
around.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. Whistle. Hey.
But I will say to all those who might have a problem with what I've done,
Moose.
so what I did is I actually glued googly eyes to a piece of tape and then put the piece of tape on my knife so I can just tear the googly eyes off. So I'm not ruining my TRM Shadow.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I have a,
You've improved it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then I have a tactile turn. That is a
zirconium,
yeah, it's a click zirconium.
cyclic,
Yeah.
standard.
This
Hellbent.
is
Just in case.
yeah,
Oh.
just in case. God, love this guy's stuff. I have two of these, and I switch between the brown and the black depending on what I'm doing. And then, oh wait, and then I have a Raytheon Custom
Oh yeah.
comb.
The most expensive comb one can buy.
I mean, a $400 comb is a significant comb.
Should get an ivory one.
Yeah, can't wait.
No, don't. They break.
All right. let me
What do you
take
got,
all this
Lori?
shit out.
I have I'm real basic today.
Thank
I
God.
have my William Henry attaché.
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 The Brazil. And I have my William Henry pen that I lost, but I didn't know I lost it.
Oh
until
yeah, you just found
until I
that.
found it. It's a $600 pen that I didn't know that I lost, but I lost it, and then I found it, and I was like, oh, that's where that is. Oh, and I have a bobby pin. We're gonna go real fast.
A bobby pin.
That's about it.
Okay.
I'm like sub $2,000 right now.
I'm way below that.
Oh,
Way.
I know.
I'm low rent. I've got my side click in bronze from Tactile Turn. I got my PM2, which is squeaky
Crew Carta? Oh,
Which is
it
squeaky. Why is it squeaky?
because I cleaned it and I didn't oil it.
Oh.
In crew carta? In
I
crewwear?
will oil it. It's fine.
In crewwear?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in crewwear and my Carta.
This is a crew carta.
Crew Carta.
Oh, that's terrible.
It will get oiled here in a little while. I just keep forgetting. Just like my Jeep, it's low on oil. And then I've got my little Smooth Criminal flipper from
Medford.
Medford in S45, which I really enjoy. The only problem is it shows everything on the blade. It always looks filthy even after I clean it.
And that's
S45.
this is S45?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I like it. It's quite good.
Didn't know Medford was doing this.
I do.
And then I got my little Momenti Mori coin that Alistair redid for me because I got all pocket shine. And then that's it. I'm not gonna take my wallet out and stuff. I'm not that guy.
I made sure that there was nothing showing on mine.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we have to catch one.
Oh yeah, we
probably
will.
catch up.
We shall. I just gotta move stuff around, do this and that, blah blah blahs. And I hate this mouse. I should probably fix this, being the IT guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're way behind.
No, we're
No,
not.
not that. No.
I think we're one up.
Okay.
I think that's where we're supposed to be. Yeah.
That sounds good to me. I just hate that the up and down arrow doesn't
All
work
right.
in here.
There we go. Now I can't read it.
You want us to be mean to our fellow knife enjoyers? What if they have a better knife than us?
Then be very nice to them and they admit that you hold it.
Yeah. Don't gatekeep the
Yeah,
hobby.
why?
If they like your hobby, be nice. We have the same thing when we talk about cigars. Well, someone picks a shitty cigar, they're just getting into it.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy your hobby with you.
Tell us about the discount code at the top of the screen. So Live10 gets you 10% off.
Oh yeah.
Um,
It doesn't work on GNK anymore. So it only works on Northern Knives. It doesn't work on Great Northern Knives. So if you go to northernknives.com, you get the live stream promo code gets you 10% off anything on the store.
Yep. And then
As long as you made it active.
it is active.
Okay, it is active.
Love the Mad.
Mod.
Oh, Mod.
Do you want a contact?
No, I'm good. You're
Sure?
one contact.
I have two, but I'll give you one.
My left one is dirty as shit. Like if I close my right eye, I can't see a thing. Yeah, thanks. What's wrong with my eye, son?
I want to share a stupid but funny knife name idea. Go for it.
Oh, please. Please.
Bobby pin for the win.
Bobby pins have gotten me into locked situations, just so you know. So bobby pins are very useful. Plus, I have like short baby hair in the back, and a bobby pin will tie it back. But also, bobby pins are great for entry in places that you're locked out of.
Your secret safe with us. And the rest of the interwebs.
Just saying, the reason Emily and I are like really good friends is she got locked out of the house. She was house sitting.
Yeah,
but,
and you were like,
stuck in the garage.
think.
And bobby pin, a knife, credit card, like any of those things will help you in that situation. So bobby pin, great. Also,
All right, we're going to lead out the night on this joke. A thick, short, stubby knife. Call it the chub.
there is one.
It's already taken.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's Chavez is making
the
it.
pocket
Yep.
chub.
And it's basically it's an out the front razor blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for
they
joining
will
us.
be they'll be slowly doled out over the next year. I think they don't.
So is Mike and Alistair and Joey and Chad and everybody else.
Yeah. All right, so on
Thanks,
that
guys.
high note, we'll see you on the first Saturday of next month. Thank you for joining us. Stay sharp.
Love y'all. Stay sharp. No,
Yeah.
that's dorky as shit.
I have to pee.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
I
ready.
have to pee.
I have to pee.
Right, too.